Hello everyone. Today we're doing the bracket about nothing Granblue Fantasy versus Rising tournament. I'm Premium Cookie. I was a big player of the vanilla game. My co-commentator is Salte Boy,
Hello,
fan of
hello.
Under Night. Hello.
Yep. I do play a lot of different games, and Granblue just happens to be one of those games that I enjoy enough to actually want to grind, play out. And it's really fun. It's been really fun so far.
Yeah, it's a good bit different from vanilla, but also similar enough that there's a good amount of legacy skill.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, looking at the bracket today, we have 27 attendees lined up. So a pretty decently sized bracket, kind of similar to the size of the last Open as well. So it's cool to see the player count staying consistent. And with Frosty Faustings coming up, I believe this is going to be the last bracket about nothing before that happens. So it's cool to see a lot of players just hopping in and getting practice in so that they will be ready for that tournament. Or if you're not going to be playing in that tournament, obviously watching it and keeping the game alive.
Yep.
Out of the 27 players, we do have a lot of returning faces. If you've been watching a lot of these brackets, you will notice players like Sixy. You'll notice players like Jojime up in here, Mr. Diggins, but also like Breakfast Burrito, who's been really dominant lately in all these brackets. I believe they're still playing Nier, to my knowledge, Nier being one of the stronger characters in this game. And it's really cool to see how exactly he utilizes that character, especially when compared to other Nier players, because I do expect to see a lot of Nier players in this tournament because, you know, that's just how it is. But yeah, no, it's going to be really cool to see how each of these players kind of utilize that character differently, because the character can do a lot of different things, has a very unique, versatile moveset, unlike a lot of other characters in this game, with the fact that they have death and they can kind of move death around the screen as they will.
And she's a strong character, not very hard either, and also popular among people who play the gacha game, which this game is based off of. Some other players we have in the bracket: Senpai Spider, a top Granblue player who won DreamHack Atlanta. Uber Cheesecake, he's a Ladiva player. He'll be trying to send people to Love Town, as we say. Dot MP4, a high-level UO player.
Yeah, it's always super cool to see a Ladiva, especially. I just want to say that much. Like, I'm excited about a lot of these players because a lot of these players are really strong, as you just said. Like Senpai Spider, really strong. Breakfast Burrito, really strong. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to Ladiva because you honestly don't see a lot of Ladivas because, you know, Ladiva is that grappler character. So a lot of the time, those grappler characters don't end up being the best. I don't think Ladiva is regarded as bad at the moment, just like kind of like in the middle. But it's really cool to see them utilizing that character and bringing them, like really pushing the potential of that character to show them that they can have really good results, despite maybe like the middling reception to the character's performance. But before we even get to those players, we gotta watch winners round 1 first, as we have Jojime and Dratlek lining up on the setup. Jojime on Nier, as we just discussed, so we're going to be seeing a lot of Nier play. But we also have Jojime on the Narmaya. Narmaya, not the strongest character
That's Stratlek
either necessarily, but has like 2 different stances, so they can cover a ton of options. But it's about cycling through those options correctly to keep Nier at bay and also pressuring her when you actually have her locked down. Letting the intros play out. That's what I like to see. But we are getting right into the very first set of the Granblue Fantasy versus Rising Open. And already Jojime onto a fantastic start, getting a lot of damage on the table already. And there's the Oki set. Oh no! Try to spot dodge, but that will automatically catch them if you're not being careful.
It's too active. You can't dodge that. You just have to block it, hold the guard button, and be ready to stand up to block the pop up.
Yeah, for sure. Like, very plus. And oh my god, Jojime barely getting hit right there. I think they only got hit once at ground start. And Jojime with a fantastic performance, already taking the very first round. The DP coming out, which will counter Narmaya's meaty. And there you go, Narmaya Dratlek in the corner, EXD ping out.
DP.
Okay, we're mashing.
Really getting good pressure with near 6-6L. She has one of the better ones in the game and a very high return off of it.
Yeah, for sure. And there we have the corner juggle combo. We're not going to see a super, not enough meter for that. Tries to go for a throw tech, but Dratlek noticing that what Jojime was going for and teching that appropriately. We're actually seeing a lot of techs in this set so far, which is actually honestly super surprising, but very impressive for both these players.
Jojime teching there with the throw button. Good about data for Dratlek to know that it's a shimmy Jojime in game 2.
Oh, that's so unfortunate too, because Dratlek knew exactly what Jojime wanted to do right there. They knew that they were going for that wake up DP counter, but unfortunately, it seems like Dratlek didn't get the timing quite right, which gave Jojime enough time to line up another special to buffer from that DP and catch Dratlek off guard, winning Jojime that game. And now they are 1 game up. This is a first of 2, so this does put Jojime onto set point. And there again, we have a fantastic start for Jojime. Jojime already off to the races, just trying to speed run this set right now. Dratlek, however, fighting back, but being in the corner against Nier is a very tough spot. Lots of chip damage too.
Good guard cancel.
Dratlek being forced to, guard cancel right there to get Jojime off of him.
Really getting a lot of mileage out of the parry. Dratlek hasn't thrown him out of it or blocked it. If you block the parry strike, you can't frame trap it, you can just mash.
Oh yeah, no meter, so they couldn't get a rising parry afterwards.
Very dangerous for Dratlek, he can get chipped out by any special now.
Yeah, just we need one single button, properly calling out Dratlek right there, trying to go for a pressure reset actually. And yeah, Jojime staying on guard, noticing exactly when to press during the pressure, and was able to take that game because of that, or that round because of it.
And now Joji is on set points after winning that round.
Throw, okay, yeah, deeping out, doesn't want to stand that pressure anymore, and there's the throw! A fantastic option to beat out that counter.
Yeah, that Crescent Moon, I'm pretty sure only the H version is plus, so good knowledge to mash there from Joji.
Oh no, yeah, catching Dratlek, not pressing the block button, and Jojime just needs one more opening or even just some chip damage on the table. Nier is known for having a lot of chip damage just by sending out Death, but Death not available at the moment. Dratlek needs to use this opportunity to get in, keep Nier at bay, but unfortunately Jojime getting a successful back throw off, losing Dratlek the game and giving Jojime away into winners round 2.
It's time to throw on Oki there. There's a lot of throw invincibility on Wake Up in this game.
Yeah, an already fantastic first set and also a great display at what Nier is capable of. Jojime, actually a very strong player, was able to make pretty high placings in previous band tournaments in Granblue Fantasy vs Rising, and it's cool to see them still playing very well. But before we get to see the rest of Jojime's bracket run, we are going to hop down to the second match in winners round 1 with Black Yoshi versus Sixy. Black Yoshi on the Zoe and Sixy on the UL.
Yeah,
So yeah,
Zoe and Rising being probably one of the most changed characters from vanilla. She's not really that much of a set play character anymore like she used to be without the double dragon laser, but she can use her dragon moves to zone a lot better. I think her neutral is pretty good. She also has a unique dash heavy, the shield bash, which has armor and launches for a combo.
Yeah, I was just about to ask about that too. I was like, how do you think of Zoe and like the changes from the vanilla to Rising? Because she's changed a lot. And honestly, from what I've been seeing, it's been for the better, as Zoe has been having very strong ratings from a lot of players playing this character. But let's see if Zoe, Black Yoshi can be able to use any of these, as 60 is having them locked down. And what a perfect
parry. Auto parries any mid attack. Most Zoe players, in my experience, are not happy with the changes.
Yeah, I would assume so. Like, you know, with a character so heavily changed from the vanilla version to Rising, a lot of players who played Zoe before wouldn't be as happy, but like people who haven't played the character before and just getting into the game are having a good time because the tools have become so much stronger.
Yeah. Like a notable one being Diaphragm played Zoe in the last game. It's not having a perfect state. Alright, Yule is not changed very much. She's a character with strong neutral, good amount of knowledge checks with her stance and her 2 and 4. She has an air stall, which is nice to have. Not a high return off of it, but it's better to have an air stall than not have one.
Oh yeah, try to go for that throw attempt right there, but unfortunately, still in block stun. Not getting a lot of hits from either of these players. It's getting a lot of small hits. Oh, that's not a small hit though. Yeah, and that's gonna. Oh, never mind. Yeah, 60 going to break out with the EP.
That dragon.
I wonder if Black Yoshi tried to go for a guard cancel right there with that brave counter, but it's not going to matter. They get that drive right out of there because the drive version isn't in full. Or is it drive? I don't think it's called drive.
What's the ultimate skills?
Ultimate skills, right? I'm like getting them all mixed up with like the different games I hop between.
Yeah, it's out of pressure.
Again, lots of small hits being traded. Black Yoshi looking good right now, has a bit more of a health advantage, but not for long. 60 successfully opening them up and getting a pretty big combo. I think that's what's making the difference right now. Black Yoshi is getting a lot more hits in than 60, a lot more opening up, you know, whiff punishes, control and neutral. But 60 is able to capitalize off of their openings a lot better and is getting a lot more higher damaging combos that are allowing them to win these games.
Yeah, 60 having getting more of a return off of his hits than Black Yoshi. He needs to win fewer interactions.
Alright, we're getting into round 2 between these two players. Honestly, a lot more evenly matched than I kind of expected too. Especially like in winners round 1, that's not really something you see very often, of an evenly matched set. But that's what we're seeing right now. Black Yoshi and 60 actually evened up the rounds before, so they actually took it to round 3 in that last game. And let's see if they can take it to round 3 again in this game. 60 might not even let them have a round 3 though. Maybe trying to get a round 2 finish quick and simple with how much damage they're putting on the table as well.
Trying to speed run game 2.
You know, a lot of time when I watch UL, I kind of think of her like DJ from Street Fighter. You know, just constantly dodging your attacks, whip punishing you for trying to whip punish her. That's exactly how I feel. And 60 is definitely using that to their advantage to catch Black Yoshi off guard. There's the cross up, unfortunately, actually opening up Black Yoshi, but it is mid-screen, so it's not going to be
barely missing for a while there. You know, comparing Yule to DJ, Yule players wish they had DJ Sway. They wish her 2 and 4 was that move.
Like the bargain bin version, but it works.
Yeah. Oh, good. That was not invincible, but we'll beat the Pro because it's nearby.
Oh, that's a big anti-air, but unfortunately, Black Yoshi, not converting off of a lot of these openings, and that's really going to spell their doom if they're not able to take this game, take this round right now. This is Black Yoshi's final life. They are fighting for their winner's spot, but unfortunately, 60 will not let them have it, and will be moving on in their place to winners round 2, sending Black Yoshi down to losers as 60 plays against .mp4.
That will be a Yule mirror. I hope 60 has fun. One thing I will say for Black Yoshi in that set, 60 was doing the stance pressure, or Yule's stance medium, that like overhead looking kick. That is +2. He almost never mashed on it, so that's a good bit of knowledge that he did represent.
And I think also the same thing with those DPs as well, those reversals. Because one thing to note is that Zoe's reversal, that's like the EX version. I forget exactly what it's called. Plus moves, I think that's what it's called. Yeah, the plus version of that skill actually is plus on block if she lands it successfully, but not the ultimate version. No, actually, other way around. Ultimate version is plus, but the
Of which skill?
her reversal, her uppercut. I forget.
Zoe's? No.
Yeah.
The H version is plus. The U version is plus. Punishable.
Okay. I was right the first time.
Yeah, because the U version is an invincible DP, so that would be punishable. Gotcha. The H version is a neutral skip that can be anti-aired by 2H, but if they don't know, you get to get in for free. So
I'm totally not spreading misinformation, y'all. Well, all right. Coming up now.
Burrito versus
oh no, it's Burrito.
Burrito versus Ari and Schwarzer, so Vera versus Gran. Two very honest mids dispensers. Yes, Vera is honest, I did say it.
I'm actually surprised Burrito is on Vera right now. But yeah, I play Vera, so I can give a little bit of insight into this character. One strong part about her gameplay that you want to keep in mind is that she's always going to be looking for that command grab or for the super that activates her install. Because once she gets her install, that's her win condition. Her entire game plan up to that point is getting that install one way or another.
She has very good neutral without it, but yes, the install makes her a much better character. And they also did buff the install super. She gets good combos off of it now, better than she got before.
Burrito already off to a strong start even without the install, but they might be getting it soon. Oh no, that is punishable. You gotta keep that in mind. If
using
they
the
try
minus
to go
flames
for
to jump out of the corner at least, though.
Yeah.
Although could have throw punished it to that.
Awesome. Yeah, keeping Burrito in the corner, looking good right now. Burrito not going to respect those plus frames for any longer and actually guessing correctly right there.
Vera 6-6M, a very good poke at neutral. Stop doing that.
It should be enough to kill. Oh no, misses the timing on the TU, but that throw is going to do it anyways.
Battle 2. Engage.
There you go. Yeah,
very
that's
punishable.
Oh wow!
Wanted a guard cancel there.
Yeah, that might have been
guard
a guard
cancel.
cancel.
The fairy, but got away from Raging Strike.
Hey, it worked out in the end, but keep in mind, one of his bravery points is down, so you gotta carefully use it in the future to avoid any potential damage buff, or I guess health nerf self later in the future.
A rare side if you're anti-ring with 2H, so close heavy.
This is going to do a lot. Not going to actually spend it on an install, it seems. Just content with keeping him in the corner, hopefully trying to open them up one more time. There's the super coming out, will land, and because it landed so close, they will be getting a solid combo right off of it. Yeah, such a scary super. I think that's really...
No
I think
command
they're
grab
really...
attempts from Burrito in that match.
Yeah, that's one thing I noticed too.
Not a very greedy Vera player. A lot of them will go for that to get install without spending meter.
Believe in victory.
But yeah, going back to that super, I think that's one thing that really signifies how exactly you want to play against Vera. You gotta be very proactive, I guess, very reactive on defense and be very careful because that super is so fast. She can break out so easily. When she gets install, you know, the M version of her DP is such a good reversal.
It's a knowledge check, yes, because if you block both hits, it is safe. You have to dodge the second one, then it is punishable. Playing some neutral here. That is -5, you have to use a close light to punish it.
There it is. Oh, actually spot dodging it, but yeah, it's so quick, but also recovers so quick. So like a spot dodge like that, you're not going to be able to punish it from that far of a distance.
Yeah, he would have had to just wait and watch it whiff and punish.
There we go, Vera with install, so scary right now. However, they are holding their ground, actually jumping out, but getting anti-aired in the process. Burrito, no conversions though. Oh yeah, unfortunately it was
He's got a
not.
couple 2H anti-airs, but not much of a conversion off of them. So Grand pressure. Go. Nice.
There we go. Yeah, Keizo actually taking a run right here, and that's good too because like if you can take a round, then you can take the entire set. I can definitely tell though, they're not F right.
Range Forza is Keizo?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's my opinion, actually. I will remain unbiased.
Alright.
Really getting mileage out of 5U at the moment.
Yeah, 5B, 5A, 5C. Just throwing out these big normals, hoping to catch. Keizo slipping in neutral, and there we have it. Just needs that one good hit, getting into that install super, and now we have the install on deck. There's the DP coming out. Will land the first hit, so that combo into the second. Oh, okay. Yeah, that was a good option from Keizo to try to anti-air a potential aerial move from Burrito right there, but Burrito being smart about it and actually backdashing from that air hover so they wouldn't get punished.
Guard canceling the fairy. When you have such low health like that, guard canceling is not... the value proposition on it is a lot better because you'll die from any hit anyway, so taking more damage doesn't matter.
Here's the juggle in the corner. This should be a good amount of damage. Yeah, ending it with the DP right there. And there's the throw. Okay. Has some meter for his super as well. Some ultimate skills. And Burrito looking very low on life. Spot dodging that super so they won't get hit, but not enough to punish it, as I said before. Oh, that looked like another guard cancel.
Burrito baiting, trying to bait it there with 2L into dodge. Trying to bait a guard cancel.
Burrito's health running
Good
really
late
low. Okay, yeah, won't even have to chip them out. Gets a good solid hit with that fireball, evening it up. Evening this set up with 1-1.
Alright, 1-1.
Again, really good to see so early in the bracket that we're seeing these close matches between these players and that they're so evenly matched that we can get these closer sets.
Believe in victory. Battle 1.
And now we are in the final game. Who will win? Keizo already off to a good start, has Burrito in the corner, but not for long. Burrito utilizing those plus frames to their advantage, but Keizo saying, hey, I have a DP, I have a reversal, I don't care about those plus frames, and I'm out of here.
I will deny you your fairy OP.
Take a shot every single time a 6XL connects.
We would be in the hospital by the time the bracket was over.
Ooh, great anti-air. But yeah, again, not close enough to the corner where it will juggle properly.
A little far for Keizo to anti-air that jump in.
Life running really low, and there's the 5M, which will catch out whatever Keizo was trying to do from that distance. Burrito really knows how to utilize this character's normals to keep their opponent at bay. 5M, 5L, 5C, or 5H, all very good normals.
And the special there, it's Arcane, a very good frame trap. Will frame trap after almost any normal.
But yeah, the same thing can be said about Keizo as well. 5M and 5L are also really good on this character as well. Gran is a neutral beast. Yeah, getting a lot of counter hit anti-airs, but no combos. Vera's combo, anti-air combo is a bit weird though, so I don't really blame them.
Yeah, it is a little awkward. If you anti with 2H, if you anti with 5H, it's very easy.
Successfully spot dodging beat that fireball. That's actually a really good option too, because jumping over it can give you so much dead time, but spot dodging through it like a successful guess gives you a lot more time to press an advantage.
Good dodge.
Carry out. eat my plus frames. No, Keizo will not. Oh no. The dash M
Poking at the
coming
feet.
right in, not catching you, not blocking low in neutral. Such a huge move, and is so dominating in neutral, really catching a lot of people off guard. I noticed.
Very hard to punish as well at that spacing. If you're having one of the better dash mediums in the game, her and Siegfried clipping people's toes left and right.
Speaking of Siegfried, it looks like we're getting a Siegfried coming up right now. Simply Rift versus Kelmo. You should know both of these players. They play in a lot of brackets. And yeah, Simply Rift on that Siegfried. Can I just
actually
say,
a Project L Evo champion?
Can I just say
Did
how
he
fitting it
do
is?
good at it?
Because like Simply Rift plays Nagoriyuki in Guilty Gear Strive. This is so fitting to play Siegfried.
It is on brand, yeah, to play the guy who has massive buttons in neutral and damage himself.
And also just does damage like crazy. But
Yeah.
whether or not we'll see that damage is to be determined. Kelmo looking really good in this neutral, being very dominant, using the dragon as a bit of a shield too to actually move behind. That's an unblockable.
Hit by the unblockable, you have to dodge it. The unblockable that has super armor, by the way. That's a very good move.
Oh, what a spot dodge, but unfortunately no solid punch from Simply Rift, and Kelmo getting the throw to successfully land, securing them that first round.
Yeah, so he is forced into the charge animation after the dragon toss, so if you dodge it that close you can punish it. That's okay,
The laser coming out.
Zoe has her new and improved zoning capability. What makes you gain
Space.
good DP.
Here's a reversal of my own that will connect, running a bit of meter as well.
They do not want to hold pressure at the moment.
And to be fair, I don't blame Kelmo right now. You cannot let Siegfried run a train on you with how much damage they do and how easily they can open you up if you're not being careful.
Yeah, just denying him the ability to get started is definitely valid.
Yeah, there's one thing to see an unblockable in neutral. There's another thing to see unblockable when they have you in their pressure.
Yeah, because he can actually set it up to be plus enough that if you dodge it, he can punish it. You would have to reversal. No punish on the shield dash.
And the rising chain to continue the combo and bring Kelmo to the corner. Looks like they dropped at the very end, but it's still all right. Using those huge sword normals and moves to contest space, and there's the reversal coming out. You tried to get out of the corner. You tried to pressure me on my wake up. Blasphemy.
I will represent DP until you block it.
Yeah, and Kelmo has really not been blocking a lot of those DPs.
You can whittling him down with the dragon. Oh, no dragon meter. I go for a... Oh, this is...
Wow, what a use of super right there. Anti-airing Kelmo, and that is unblockable. Coming out. Yeah, here's a reversal of my own. And once again, we are seeing Kelmo stuck in the corner, giving Kelmo a taste of the medicine that they tasted in the previous game.
If they're not punishing any of these shield dashes. Frame trap.
Oh no!
Ouch.
I jumped
That
out. I
hurts.
wonder what exactly Kelmo's plan was there too, because a reversal would have sniped them the same way as that super. So maybe they're trying to go for maybe like one of those electric moves in the air. I forget exactly what that's called.
Probably just tried to return to a more comfortable spacing. But the reversal super sniped him in the air, or them out of the air.
Oh no, that is it. Simply Rift with a quick 2 rounds is going to be taking that game and evening the score to make it another 1-1. That is what I like to see. And can we just say like how quick this bracket has been going so far? We are already almost done with our 4th set.
Yeah, despite that, people have not been getting destroyed on Steam either. We've been having pretty close matches.
Mashing out, yeah, going to spend a bit of life right there to get that damage buff. And man, those damage buffs really last for such a long time. I'm always surprised by how long they last.
They last longer the fewer stacks he has. Level 1 lasts long, level 2 lasts for a bit of time, level 3 does not last long at all.
Yeah, but even then, like level 3 still lasts quite a bit of time.
It lasts long enough that you can do a whole combo with it. And like, that's how he does his Twitter combo TOD.
And don't we just love max resource combos?
Not quite aware. This is check. Oh, it's not. Yeah,
Oh,
this is checkmate
wow.
though. Simply Rift is dead.
Great option from Kelmo right there. Noticing that, yes, Simply Rift is out of those bravery points, so they can just get that bravery point for free if they don't spot dodge it. And yeah, Simply Rift just simply did not spot dodge it at that moment.
Yeah, guard crush is guaranteed if they don't have the BP. If they have 1 BP as well, because you'll take the BP and you'll do the guard cancel. Good answer. Good dragon beater from that as well.
Facing the zoning. Oh, I think they tried to charge up one of those sword strikes. There's the super coming out. Is this enough to kill? It did take a bravery point. It's not a super skybound, so yeah, I don't think it's going to be enough, but that will be enough. The dragon sending out, hitting Siegfried, hitting Simply Rift immediately, and now Simply Rift is going down to losers as Kelmo goes up to winners quarters finals, and we will be streaming 2 of those winners quarters final matches coming right up. It looks like .mp4 did beat out 60 in winners round 2, so .mp4 will be facing off against coming up, determine who goes into top 8 winners side. But we also have a few players already lined up for winners quarterfinals. We actually have all the players lined up for winners quarterfinals. Senpai Spider versus Jojime, which we will see on stream coming right up. Breakfast Burrito versus Uber Cheesecake, and Dexal versus Kyoku Reset. We've actually talked about a few of these players, right? Senpai Spider, Jojime, Breakfast Burrito, Uber Cheesecake. We said that these were all really strong players, and they are already proving it as they are qualifying for top 8.
Yeah, Senpai Spider, who won the last Granblue bracket held here. Jojime, a mainstay of Ban, very good at multiple fighting games. Kyo is also very good at many fighting games. Dexel I actually don't know that much about. He is an unknown.
Yeah, we actually haven't really seen any streams from that side of the bracket actually. So it's gonna be really interesting to see how those players are shaping up. We will stream that side of winners quarterfinals coming right after Senpai Spider versus Jojime though. Yeah, so that Dexal versus Kyoku Reset to see how these players are looking. But yeah, actually quite a lot of DQs on that side of the bracket now that I'm noticing 3 DQs. So Dexal actually did not play any sets and is already in winners quarterfinals. What a stroke of luck.
They were all too scared of him. That's what he's gotta say.
Yeah, and you know what? It's not luck. It is just pure aura exuding from Dexal. Like, they look at Dexal's name. They don't even need to see them in game. They look at the name and it's like, I can't beat that guy. Impossible. Oh, no, never mind. It looks like we're just streaming it right now. It looks like Senpai Spider might not be available at the moment. So Jojime getting off the cab and Kyoku Reset versus Dexal will be our next stream match. Dexal on the Siegfried. So we're going to be seeing another Siegfried, but we're going to be seeing our first Belial of the bracket with Kyoku Reset. Kyoku Reset S++2. So looking like a very strong player in this bracket.
Yeah, Kyo Yeah, I saw that their post in the chat about getting asked for most plus, and you know, I've seen some clips of their gameplay. They're a very good Belial player. Belial being a menace to society ever since he dropped in vanilla. He's always been
very,
great.
yeah, very scary character. There you go. Yeah, Dexal, even at very low life, was still able to break out of that corner. Brave. Oh yeah, the guard cancel coming out. We're seeing some zoning. This will chip away at Dexal's life too. Ultimate skill of the fireball, trying to zone him out, but Kyoku zooming right in on that drop down, on that landing, and able to snipe that final bit of health out from Dexal and taking that round.
Very good
Coming
block.
out. Oh yeah.
Forgot about the second hit.
Those kind of DPs are always so rough. You block that first and like, okay, cool, I'm ready to punish this. Or cool, I just need to keep on blocking. But just caught that second hit.
Or you can block it, it's punishable. It's like
oh yeah, that's true.
Or you can, if you want to flex, you can actually 2H him in between the hits.
Goku saying, "You can't touch me." Hardly getting touched by Dexal in that entire set. And Dexal was showing a bit of signs of life in that first round, but that round such a clean sweep for Kyoku. Hopefully Dexal can really start bringing this back, as we've been seeing some pretty good combos and actually some really good coming out from Dexal on defense. And there's a fantastic round start to get us started. Kyoku in the corner. Dexal maybe playing a bit too patient and letting Kyoku just kind of run up on them.
If you do play patient, you have to check all your opponent's approaches. Well, Belial very good at punishing that type of gameplay with 5H into EX Fireball and getting his pressure started. Because 5H being one of the best in the game. Wanted a wake up DP there, got Fireball, but it worked out.
Okay. Oh, jumping over that fireball. That's going to be huge for Kyoku, as now Dexal is in the corner, and this combo should be enough to kill Super, finishing us off. There's the cinematic coming out. There's the shades on Belial as he finishes off Dexal in that round, putting Kyoku on set points already.
Yeah, Belial filling all the holes in the Siegfried's fate with that Super.
Man, I just really love, whenever I see a Belial player, the fact that the weapon is his glasses. That's what they classify as his weapon. I love it.
Yeah, with the Vern shades.
Yeah, you got the shades. You got the swirly glasses.
Yeah, the Ozzy Osbourne shades. He has an option for those as well. Good DP. He'll appearing to be using the block button, blocking that cross-up jump in very late. The block button is a valuable resource in this game.
Yeah, the block button really keeps you from being crossed up a lot of the time. And so it really just brings it down when it comes to defense. It really brings it down to high-low or a throw attempt. So that really just takes a bunch of the mental stack away. And really streamlines that offense a lot more. So I think in this game especially, frame traps and strike throw are so much stronger than anything else.
Yeah, well, strike being a lot stronger than throw. Opinions on throws are kind of all over the place. But you know, with you being able to tech throw by delay mashing, you have to establish that you're willing to do delayed buttons to catch people for that before they will let you start throwing them.
Yeah,
and then really our next match, we have Jojime with a difficult match ahead of him, fighting Senpai Spider, one of the best maintainers in NA. He has one miss.
Senpai Spider on Matera though, so in the terms of character matchup, this might not be a tough set after all, because Jojime can use so many of Mira's tools to get in so easily against Matera, and Matera really struggles when someone's right up on them.
Yeah, one thing Matera would have going for her here is that she's shooting so many projectiles at Nier that she can hit the startup with death moves, and like, you know, kill death and use that to her advantage. But matchup wise, this is definitely probably a Nier favorite.
Battle 2.
Yeah, that was coming out eventually. It was just a matter of when, and Jojime kind of fed up right there. Like, okay, stop it. Stop trying to high-low, short-hop me. Yeah, get out of here.
I will say though, Senpai Spider is not just playing Matera, he has an Uno as well. So if he loses the match, he may switch to him. We will see the Pringle Man, you know, the least common, most unpopular character.
Such an interesting character pool too, right? Because
Yes.
Matera and Uno are both regarded as not very good.
Well, Uno I think is decent. Matera, I can see her not being that good. I like people who can make her work are pretty impressive.
Oh wow.
Very good
Matera.
comeback from Senpai Spider.
Yeah, I think that's what we're going to be seeing a lot. I think it's less of Senpai Spider getting any actual leads against Jojime, rather than sneaking out some comeback just from really tight neutral play and really tight defense.
We could pick up the awkward high hit from the parry. This might kill. Nah,
Not enough for a super, so I doubt it.
pretty close.
Yeah, no, not enough.
But he is out of death at the moment. This is a Senpai Spider's opportunity.
He does have a round 2, so they could take this game if they take this round. Still a very tall hill to climb. Actually opening up Jojime in neutral right here, and Death yet to come back. A throw going to beat out that Brave Counter. Another throw,
is
which
back.
will be tech. But unfortunately, 6SL coming in. Jojime going on that offensive, and that offensive approach ended up working out for them in the end, despite not using Nier.
Picking with Matera, we're not pulling up.
Hey, you know what? If they can get to master rank with Matera, I fully respect it.
I bet he is master rank with both of them, to be honest.
Battle 1.
I don't know if he's master rank with Uno, but I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, I wonder maybe Senpai Spider is either more comfortable with Matera, or it could also be a possibility that they feel like Matera is better in this matchup as opposed to Uno. I'm not too sure.
Yeah, I could not tell you how Uno does against Nier either. I only know that Uno does very well against my character, against Kelly. The rest of his matchups, I don't really know. With me getting hit trying to guard cancel there again. It's the FT Raging Strike. He is now out of death yet again though, so Senpai Spider can definitely bully him at the moment. Have to come back.
Oh no, yeah, that's what I'm talking about when it comes to zoning.
Oh, had to dodge that arrow.
Yeah, I can feel like you can zone Nier for so long, which doesn't have death, but the moment death comes back, it can feel like a jump scare, right?
Yeah, like, you know, immediately when death comes back, she just throws out a death move.
Another butterfly still there. Going to detonate late to get that extra combo damage. Oh no, misses the
Combo
end,
limit.
actually hitting the combo limit. And that's going to be really bad for Senpai Spider too, because they are really going to need that meter.
He wasted the meter and did not get the knockdown he was looking for, but finished the match off with a perfect regardless. So we're going to game 3. I do imagine Joji will be sticking to Nier, yeah. Because he played Bubs in Vanilla, but he's sticking with Nier.
Yeah, I think Nier is just a very strong pick at the moment, or for the foreseeable future, because we're not getting a balance patch anytime soon at the moment. So I think just sticking with what's strong can really bring you quite far.
And Jojime, I think he actually likes Nier as a character, which is interesting. But you know, he plays the gacha game. I actually started playing it last week myself.
Man, I can't wait for the rest of the DLC passes because I want to see one specific character. Is that I guess what his name is, like a common writer kind of guy? Oh man, I want to see that character in this game, playable. Oh my gosh, but as I was saying that, Senpai Spire,
Yeah.
another perfect, 2 perfects in a row, and setting them up for success as they are on set point. Once again, zoning out Jojime, keeping Jojime from actually activating death. But now you have Jojime in the corner, but you want to keep in mind that the parry does exist. So we could possibly see some, throws on Wake Up, or again, like those projectiles, which will actually beat out those parries very cleanly.
Seeing Senpai Spider's ability to adapt very well here after losing game 1 and then dominating game 2, and in the process of dominating game 3, but Joji with the reversals make him work for it.
Oh, just a bit too late, actually trading that arrow coming out at the last moment before they got hit by death. And that arrow is going to win Senpai Spire that game, putting them into top 8 pretty comfortably. And that is the last of our pools matches, as top 8 winner side has been fully set up. Senpai Spire versus Uber Cheesecake in the very first one, and the second one we'll have Dot MP4 and Kyoku Reset. So yeah, it should
Who we
be
got?
Matera, Ladiva, UL, and Belial.
Wow,
So
yeah.
a pretty good character spread in winner side top 8, all unique characters.
Yep, and down in losers we have well, no one is advancing to top 8 quite yet, but we have a match down there, Dexel versus Kaizo, so that'll be Siegfried versus Gran, Kelmo versus Woe. I don't know who Woe plays, but Kelmo is on Zoe. And there's a Breakfast Burrito waiting for an opponent.
Yeah, I can definitely see Breakfast Burrito make into top 8. Judgment versus Soul Bad Guy fan. And I wonder what that 2010 means. Like, were you a fan of Soul Bad Guy since 2010? Are you like the 2010 Soul Bad Guy fan?
I'm thinking Homeboy was born in 2010.
We have
You know,
a 13-year-old prodigy.
A lot of very young players do
You know,
play
not
Strive, so
not
it
the
is a
first time this has happened, right?
Strive is a Zoomer game.
I mean,
So
like,
if
let's
you're
not
a
forget.
fan of Soul Bad Guy.
Let's not forget, like, Noah the Prodigy. I mean, we all know that. Know them. I mean, very
Yeah.
good player at a very young age. And you know what? I'm really accepting towards that kind of thing. Like, having a big age pool.
Yeah.
Just really having fun with the game and having success in the game and showing that, hey, like, no matter your age, you can easily compete with other strong players in the scene.
And whenever I join VC here, I am often the oldest person there, despite being 26. So I'm not quite very old. So
Older than me.
there are a lot of younger players in here.
Yeah, I don't want to make you feel bad, but I am 19, so I'm
Yeah.
not quite there. I'm a 2000 baby, not a 1900s.
Yeah. You were born in the last century, like a fossil.
Let's see. Yeah, I believe we might be looking for a break before top 8 as we wait for the losers side to finalize. All the matches have been started. Breakfast Burrito versus Lizzie Hoshino, Jojime versus Soul Bad Guy Fan 2010, Dexol versus Keizo, and Kelmo versus Woe. So while we wait for them to finalize, we're going to take a quick 5-minute break, and we'll see you then.
長時間遊んでるけど疲れたりはしてないかな。目の疲れを感じたら小休止しようね。
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Bracket About Nothing Granblue Fantasy versus Rising Open number 2000 mouthful here on this lovely Friday night as we're getting straight into top 8 as all the players have been finalized. I'm Salte Boy, joined here by Premium Cookie yet again, and we're ready to bring you some great top 8 action here today as we have a lot of players, a lot of strong players lined up. So I hope you have your glass of orange juice, water, or whatever it may be, some snacks to keep you occupied during that 5-minute break. And let's get right into it. Looks like we're having our first set being between .mp4 and Kyoku Reset. Kyoku Reset on the Belial as we talked about before, and .mp4 a UL. Just waiting for them to join the room real quick and we'll get started.
So this will be a Ewell versus Belial match. I know .mp4, he's a friend of mine. He's a very strong Ewell player. And Kyoku Reset is a strong player of many fighting games. I have played them in Strive once, so I know they are good. Their Belial was cooking last time they were on stream.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like that can I feel like it can also feel a bit like an understatement too because of how strong they were looking. But no, it looks like we have .mp4 joining right in, showing off that master
Ewell.
rank. Yep. Like you have S++, that cool. I have master.
It was very unfortunate that in this game they decided to make the S++ rank emblem look cooler than the master rank one, in my opinion.
You think? It looks cool.
Yeah, I like
don't know.
the blue on gold. Yeah.
There's just something about a gold a gold emblem that always looks cool.
Yeah, they didn't change the master rank emblem at all. It was the same as it is now in vanilla.
Oh, really? Okay. All right. Looks like both players are ready, and they have been given the green light to get started. This is Granblue Fantasy versus Rising Top 8, and we are starting right now.
Believe in victory. Battle
Skipping the
1.
intro, skipping those pleasantries, we're just jumping right into it. And Dot MP4 literally jumping for that round start.
The quick punish on the 2M.
Get that throw right there. Going to use that projectile for the Oki. Very good, scary option to use.
That showing he's willing to steal his turn back after his minus 20 DP, establishing that early on.
Actually looked like there for a moment too that Dot MP4 was trying to bait out a DP from Koku with those dash Ls. Dodging back out. Yeah, Koku not biting. What a display of patience right there.
You're confirming to Raging Strike. This does a lot of damage, especially mid-screen.
Yeah, the life pool has been even up. Belial has Super Skybound art available to them. Not like they'll be able to use it anyways. And Dot MP4 able to close out pretty cleanly. Brave counter just to show their respects and then to opponents.
Fishing with the UL66H, the high damage starter.
Alright.
Not doing very well taking the throws and the mixing up between how he is attacking. He has attacked with Mash and with throw so far.
Oh no, misses the throw! And Kyoku is going to let them know that they made a mistake.
Yeah, Yule instance, if you press throw, she will dash forward a set distance and then throw. Just was not close enough to get the throw to connect.
Lots of short, small confirms from Kyoku right now, but working out really well in their favor. Dot MP4 on the back foot in this round. Still has a round up though, so they do have that safety net for this game. Guard cancel, get off of me, and chip kill is a possibility.
Holy crap, dead. You're actually dead.
Oh yeah,
Was that a punish? I didn't see.
it was a punish. Or I guess it was a counter. Either way, Super Skybound art connecting, the animation coming out, letting you know you are dead. What a play too, because I think what Dot MP4 knew at that moment was Kyoku was going to try to go for something to chip kill them out. Because they were out of bravery points, they were in chip kill range. Like any special move would have chip killed them. So they knew like, hey, they're going to keep pressing, so I'm just going to super right through it and hope for the best. And it looks like hoping for the best was the best decision in that moment.
The option there for Kyo was to chip that out with DP after the dash heavy. The EXDP I think would have enough invincibility frames to go through the super and have kill it.
I'll combo both players with a full stick of butter. And we're not going to spend
Kyo has been
quite
playing
yet.
very solid in both the matches we've been on stream for, but one thing I am noticing is they are not anti-airing. They didn't anti-air Siegfried either. That's all.
Oh wow, what a dodge coming up from Dot MP4 at that moment. There's a super.
Even up the bravery points.
Bravery point, yeah.
Just confirm it's a Solar Sky there. That is very punishable. Nice.
Yeah, just needs one single hit into the guard, into that brave Raging Strike, that's what it's called, yeah. Into the Raging Strikes for an easy confirm, and you know, when you get hit by Raging Strike, you can't guard cancel in the same way you can when you get when you block it.
Yeah.
Okay. All damage at the table, and this is a fantastic starter. Oh no, doesn't finish it off.
Not go into Asmodeus there. Missed a confirm. It didn't go into Raging Spike or Asmodeus to extend the game.
Still
Having a good run. Okay, we could sweep into SSVA. We call that the Callisto. The best of players known for doing that.
That drained all the bravery points. Look how much damage it did.
Getting the round for Kyoku. Not letting the mental be damaged by getting hit by Wake Up Sweep. That's a super.
Yeah, what a play too. Dying before pulling no punches.
A hard call out on a shimmy if you are gonna do that.
Okay. Successfully connecting. Goku once again, getting a lot of good hits. There's the tech on the throw, but that was a mash tech, so they are in disadvantage.
Yeah, Smash Tech is -6. Good anti-air there. You're really holding this pressure, not doing a DP or for a guard cancel inevitably.
Oh wow,
Very
dodging
nice.
that brave, that Raging Strike right there. This does mean that Kyoku is down yet another bravery point. Oh wow. And throw will do it. One more game to settle it between these two. Very back and forth. And looking really good. Kyoku doing a great job at I'll say like a great job of opening Kyoku up, right?
Yeah.
And Kyoku also a bit of the same, but I think Kyoku's doing a lot better in terms of just controlling, I guess not controlling neutral in the sense, but like with punishing, right? And also, like I said before, like with other players, like once they get that hit, they can really capitalize off of it. Where
Yeah.
where
Not really
Kyo,
playing
like, when
overly risky or anything.
yeah, like Kyo, like when they get a hit, it's not really a lot most of the time. Like, but like when .MP4 gets a hit, they really make the most out of it.
Yeah. The jump throw bait. That was more powerful in vanilla because throw had more whip recovery, but it's still enough. Good block on the overhead. I don't know about the DP there though, there's no special cancel option off of that and it's -4.
They're definitely playing impatient, definitely trying to bait out a reversal DP, a button, so they can punish it. .MP4 actually playing a lot more patient than I'm expecting that they would, which is really good, which means they're keeping track of what Kyo's habits are, what Kyo likes to do on pressure, and holding their ground. There's the mash tech coming out yet again, -6, so they're going to have to hold it.
Kill.
Not for long though. And that is it. .MP4 finally getting one good hit, and one good hit is all they need. .MP4 moving on to winners finals.
That was a good showing from Kyo, doing very well against a high-level UL player, a master rank UL player.
Yeah, but that final game definitely showcased exactly what .MP4 learned from Kyo during that entire set, because before it was like very back and forth. Sometimes even Kyo was looking much more dominant over .MP4, but .MP4 really analyzing, checking to see what Kyoku likes to do. Like for example, you know, playing impatient after they hit that projectile. So even though they're plus, they try to bait out maybe like a DP reversal, and because of that, Dawn before is not using those moves and is just playing it patient, playing it safe. And once they find that Kyoku overextends, then they're able to really take the game because of it. Because as I said before, and I've said many times, when they get that one good hit, when they find that one opening, they can run with it so much.
That is true.
But this is going to be a
So
really
this match
interesting,
is
really
this
interesting.
match
section
Uber
here.
Cheesecake versus Senpai Spider. Alright, Matera versus Ladiva, a very polarizing matchup. Matera with her zoning can make it very hard for the slow grappler Ladiva to get in, but when Ladiva is in, it is very hard for Matera to get her off. Although there is now guard cancel in this game, and Matera has a DP, which she did not have before.
Yeah, that is true. But both players are masters, so I would assume that Uber Cheesecake right here, as Ladiva, has played against a lot of zoners right now. So they are feeling pretty accustomed even against a harder matchup like this. Getting in is looking really hard at the moment. The movement options that Ladiva has at their disposal is very limited. Okay, there we go. Spending some meter for that ultimate skill. But it looks like they mistimed it and mistimed that roll as well, costing them that round.
Yeah, it's definitely a matchup where if you watch a round where Ladiva never gets in, you're like, this matchup is like 7-3 for Matera. And then you watch one where Ladiva steamrolls Matera and she's not unable to get Ladiva off, you're like, this matchup sucks for Matera. It's a very polarizing matchup.
That's how it feels with a lot of zoners too, right? Like zoner versus grappler.
Yeah.
There's the guard cancel, like you said before. The moment that Uber Cheesecake tries to get in, and the moment they get in, they're immediately getting sent back full screen, and it's so tough getting right back in.
Yeah, from a system mechanics perspective, I think the matchup is better for Matera than it used to be. Because she can guard cancel Ladiva off 3 times.
Oh my gosh, what spacing from Senpai Spider right there. Just narrowly dodging that drop kick from Ladiva and able to punish it so well because of that. Okay, I do have to know, is it Ladiva or is it Vastiva? Because I always hear it pronounced as Vastiva by the announcer.
It depends on the language. If you have your voice in Japanese, the announcer will say Fastiva. If you have your voice in English, the announcer will say Ladiva. As for why they decided to localize it as Ladiva in English, I don't know that. I don't know why she doesn't just talk Fastiva in both languages.
Yeah, that is weird. Okay, now this is looking really good for Uber Cheesecake. And you're noticing that Uber Cheesecake is not really using a lot of strikes, not a lot of buttons to keep Matera locked down. They're going for a lot of grabs. And the reason why they're doing that is because of that guard cancel, right? If they go for a strike, then they're getting sent full screen.
And if they go for a strike, Matera has an opportunity to guard cancel you.
But yeah, that's also a double-edged sword too, because if you don't use those strikes, you're not going to be able to properly keep Matera locked in as you would like, providing Matera more opportunities to, jump out, swap sides, as we saw at that final moment, where the moment they swap sides and put Uber Cheesecake in the corner, Uber Cheesecake felt like they couldn't do anything.
A misinput went into the DP there.
Yeah, that's one real rough misinput. This is going to give Uber Cheesecake some Oki afterwards, and that's half of your
ton
health
of
gone.
carried from corner to corner is there.
Yeah,
That's
no bravery points. Like, no bravery point health nerfs either, right?
That taunt after the SBD there is not just BM, it makes her next grab do more damage.
Oh, interesting, okay.
Battle 3. Engage.
Well, I'm guessing you would sacrifice Oki when you use that taunt, right?
You would, yeah.
It is real rough when you can also just crouch under that charge too from the Ladiva.
Yeah, you can't crouch into the ultimate one. But all the other ones you can. And you can stand up and get a 5H punish if your reaction is fast enough. Most people will smash a light. This will probably kill.
Right? Yeah, it looks like they're going to gain enough meter to do a super. No, not quite. Just going to opt for
For the ultimate butterfly setup.
Yeah. The leg coming down, massive leg, cracking that skull wide open. And just like that, it felt like Uber Cheesecake couldn't do anything. Senpai Spider finally playing the zoning game they've been wanting to play this entire bracket. That must just feel so good for Senpai Spider right there. And now they are in winners finals to face off against .mp for Matera versus UL.
I know Dot is looking forward to that matchup. He's probably not actually, but
I feel like UL would be good in that matchup, no?
I don't really know Matera's matchup spread. Or Yule's. Oh, Yule does beat Catalina. She beats my character.
Alright, looks like we're waiting on the breakfast burrito, the man of the occasion. Are we going to see a near mirror? That would be interesting. But Burrito has played Vera in this bracket already, so we could possibly see a near versus Vera, which should be interesting. I'm down to see that, but I'm also down to see a near mirror.
I do think he will stick with Vera.
Okay. That's also cool. You know, just keeping that character variety up. We have 6 unique characters in top 8 confirmed already. I don't know anything about the other... Oh, yeah, 7 unique characters because of Keizo.
Yeah.
But whoever Woe plays will be the deciding factor if we have a fully unique top 8. I love seeing fully unique top 8s. I also like seeing mirrors, but fully unique top 8s are always a treat.
Yeah, I'm not much of a fan of mirrors. I know that some people like them.
I think mirrors are cool because it can really showcase how different players, how their like play styles differ. Because there's one thing to have different characters that facilitate their play styles, but when you're both playing the same character, those play styles can be a lot more nuanced, but rising the surface a lot more when you're watching it in the context of a mirror.
Yeah.
Aaron is, yeah, Burrito. Yeah, you can tell that Burrito plays near, right? Knowing exactly when to mash to kill near.
To kill Death, yeah.
Oh, so yeah, Death, my bad. Yeah, once again, this is just so, Burrito is just so proficient at taking out Death at the most opportune moments.
The adaptation will be Jojime to do Death into the parry. If I hit Burrito for doing that.
5L doing work for Burrito. Very fast button, very big button. And there's an anti-air coming out. Going to get the full anti-air confirm, actually. And just going to spend the super at that moment to get that install. Without having to land that command grab. It is really tough to hit that command grab, too. So Burritos might be just a bit too scared to actually try to go for it. Because, you know, if someone is... if someone can recognize it, they can punish you really hard for trying to do it. And the command grab is not a tool. Keep that in mind. The command grab is not a tool. It's meant to get that install. Oh my gosh, these dash L, 5L brain traps. When do you press? Unfortunately, it seems like another preemptive guard cancel coming out from Jojime. Not really waiting to confirm a block and just going straight to cancel.
No one has punished Light Scarlet over the entire bracket so far. A lot of clashes.
Oh my god!
The anime moments. Like 4 clashes in a row.
Yeah, and they both use their reversals afterwards too.
Yeah, but and Nier's reversal 1, obviously. Nice. I was going to say, Jody, do it again. That's where your dominance.
Burrito plays Vera very differently from what I see a lot of other Vera play. Like, we don't see 2-1-4, like the medium version of Scarlet, which is a plus pressure reset. We're not seeing command grabs. It's very, very nice.
Yeah. I mean, those options are both risky. I actually have not watched Burrito play that much. I don't know if he's generally a very low-risk player.
Yeah, well, from what I'm seeing right now,
With Vera,
Burrito definitely looked
with
very...
Vera, he is low-risk, yeah.
And it might be a bit of like whiplash for Jojime too. I wonder if Jojime is just so used to Vera's playing way that the moment that Burrito plays Vera in a way that's kind of like
Antithetical.
yeah, antithetical to how the character is normally played. It can be a bit weird to
Fight that, yeah. You know, Vera is a character with very good ability to play honest neutral, but most people who play her like Azula. So
You're playing honest, neutral, honest footsies. And as I say that, we have 5L and 5M going crazy. Okay.
falls out and trying to kill Death right there.
Oh, that will connect. Okay, yeah, we're going to see a guard cancel come out to beat that entirely. Not want to eat it. Blocks the
Did not
super.
commit. Noting Joji did not commit to Raging Chain after that guard crush because he had a feeling Burrito would guard cancel, and if you commit, a guard cancel will be a counter hit and you get hard knockdown. Burrito is still doing really well at killing Death.
That does really so when you do kill Death, you really push in.
Yeah, she is only dead for like 3 or 4 seconds.
Oh, this is really big. Death is dead, and now you're in the against an in.
Yeah, winning this will be difficult for Joji.
I'm surprised Burrito's not opting to push right now. Probably scared of that 6XL, probably scared of Jojime's defense in anti-air game. Blocking that reversal though. And
Blocking a punishable move and reversaling. If Joji would have punished with 5L there, he could have killed by catching the super.
You're trying to keep me in sandwich pressure. You're trying to keep me locked down. Burrito really makes. There's the first command grab.
First command grab of the tournament. Even though Vera's been on stream 3 times now.
I think so. But yeah, Burrito really making Nier seem like a mid-tier, low-tier character right now. With how well he's playing against this character, it just shows how far character knowledge can take you when you've played a character before.
That was a very good confirmation to the punishment ray. It was also interesting that Burrito got the counter hit 2H anti-air there, but the fairy hit Joji and messed up the hit stun, so he didn't get a combo. But he won regardless.
Right. And now we are going to be seeing the last set, the last 2 players who have yet to show up in top 8 so far. Whoa! All capitalized with exclamation mark. You gotta make sure that that's exactly how it's spelled. Whoa versus Keizo. And Keizo on the Grand we've seen before. Let's see who Woe plays. Let's see who Woe plays. I'm very interested to see if we get a fully unique top 8. Woe has joined. Oh no, it's not fully capitalized. I'm disappointed. And
Vasaraga.
You know, that username is so fitting because that's exactly how I'm going to respond to him playing Vasaraga.
Vasaraga, I love watching Vasaraga. He's a very cool character.
Here. Like, what a character to see here in top 8. Yeah, Vasaraga, super cool character, but kind of suffers from the same problems that a character like Ludiva would have, where they have a lot of trouble against most of the cast, and it's really cool to see them being brought out. Actually, we have 3 characters, right? 3 characters that are normally regarded as not very good, like Basaraga, Ladiva, and Matera. So this is really interesting.
Let's go. Believe in victory. Battle 1.
Basaraga,
Engage.
he's another character that changed a good bit from vanilla. You know, command grab's not giving hard knockdowns. It made it harder for him to armor up. But he has a reversal now. One of the more unique reversals. His reversal is a command grab. Right there. And his damage is like average now, whereas in the last game he was the highest damage character.
Well, he's definitely making Basaraga look like one of the highest damaging characters with that performance in that round. Utilizing his armor to his fullest potential and utilizing those command grabs, those walk forwards, those guard crushes.
He has very good neutral still. He did last game. He has gigantic buttons. They are all one clash level higher, and the same strength button will be on a different character. So he can crush them with fancy buttons that other characters couldn't. Overall, he's like a more well-rounded character. But his identity from the old game is quite different, which some boss players like and others are not that good.
Yeah, so I've been hearing. Super, yep, coming out. Super Skybound? No, not quite. Yeah, not close enough to get Super Skybound. Not close enough to get the regular Skybound animation.
Very nice. You want super there.
It's all finished, even with low life, again, holding their ground with Voss. And that's kind of how that character plays, right? Holding their ground, eating up every single move that you throw out, just armoring through everything.
Yeah.
Believe in victory.
It's always funny watching people who haven't played Basaraga against Basaraga before just get completely knowledge checked and neutral against him.
Yeah. I got Basaraga to S rank actually, and I did it. I only lost one match the whole time.
Yeah, it's not a very common character. Right? Like, I think I've only seen one Basaraga in ranked, and I've played a lot of ranked matches.
Yeah.
Super gets the animation. I think this is enough to kill, honestly. Okay, no, you're right.
The scaling on that super is actually not very good on Bloody Moon. Very nice pull out.
Super Skybound art in return, going to drain 2 bravery points, but actually not a ton of damage. Or not as much as it could have been. Ooh, blocks the DP in the air, and we'll be able to get a good punish off of that.
Only the first strike of that DP is air unblockable. The second rep, he can block from here. I did not know that until just now, actually. I've never seen
We are
that
just
interaction
learning
before.
as we want, right? Watching the good players do their thing. Great starter for Keizo right here. There's the super. And the reversal command grab coming out. Tries to armor through, tries to spot dodge actually, but looks like they try to press something afterwards and will be getting counter hit by Woe. As now we are approaching the corner with Basaraga on the offense. Guard cancel in return, but no more bravery points, so they have to make sure they stay on this advantage the entire time. Guard cancel in return. Oh wow, I'm going to use the armor to beat it out entirely. What a play and what great awareness.
Yeah, the dodging on the charge, Basaraga's tackle, I think you will fairly often be minus there. The better play is to DP him out of it. EX DP him.
That is good to know. Because normally, a lot of time, normally I think of it like an armor, but yeah, if it's a dodge, that does change things.
Well, I mean, dodge has a fairly long total duration. It's 29 frames.
Oh, okay, that's good to know.
Yeah, you know, that's actually why people try dodging dash lights, but that's not good counterplay because dash light only has 20 frames of total duration.
Belia versus Vera. Believe in victory.
All right, loses quarterfinals. Kyoku reset versus Breakfast Burrito. Belial versus Vera. I'm going to be taking notes as I watch right now because Belial is my ranked demon, and I play Vera, so I'm gonna start taking notes from Breakfast Burrito and see how they play against this character. And they've been showing very strong proficiency against most of the camps with how patiently they play Vera and how effectively they can control neutral with their big buttons and their good special moves. Good.
Round going very well for Kyo so far.
Quite good. There's the counter wall coming in. I think that's the first time Kyoku's actually used that. It is actually a huge knowledge check card, so I can understand why Kyoku doesn't use it often.
Bro punishing it is not the play though. It's best to wait him out, wait for him to shrug his shoulders, and you can do whatever you want.
Yeah, there's a lot of ways you can punish it.
Yeah, Catalina can fully charge her 5U, for example. Punish.
Yeah, that would be one hell of a combo.
Because on whiff, that move is like it's over minus 100. With like the total duration and the time he's punishable, you can like set up.
Yeah, but you want to use it again right there. Going to use the plus version too. That's going to be some extra damage. Will get clipped by that install super on wake up, the Vera classic. Any of that gets hit by the second hit of the DP. Tries to spot those, maybe like a dash light or a beauty attempt from Burrito. Burrito not biting. There's the throw tech coming out, the anti-air, but no conversion. And Kyo still stuck in this corner right as we speak. Dash L will connect, and this should be enough to kill as long as Burrito does not drop this combo, and they will not drop that combo. Super Skybound art coming out, not even need to play the animation right there as that will kill.
Yo, empty jumping at Burrito to get out of the corner there. Empty jumping a lot less risky than pressing a button because you won't get counter hit. Although characters in this game, they did add the ability there for a lot of characters to get good non-canon to hit 2H conversions. Like Vera, for example, can do 2H light DP and get a conversion off of that. And there's
I like
also
how
Raging Strike, which every character can do.
Yeah.
This cash out will not kill. Burrito will have an opportunity to come back.
You must be very good at Willow Kill in this game.
In this game, yes. I have played Will It Kill live a couple times and not done very well. But there's been a few times where Granblue clips have been included, and I have never got a Granblue clip wrong. So
that's good, right? It's probably even better now because we're gonna be seeing a lot of Will It Kill clips, like Granblue and Will It Kill, right?
This is a good Will It Kill game because of the bravery point mechanic.
That is true.
Vanilla Granblue is actually not that good of a Will It Kill game. I think this game is a very good Will It Kill game.
Oh dear, will block it. Actually getting a punish right there, but wasn't quite ready to get a punish off that far range light move.
We haven't seen anyone dodge Belial far heavy yet. That is the like counterplay you're supposed to do. You're supposed to represent dodging it. The first punish on El Scarlet also the bracket right there. Good job not letting command grab you.
But looks like they won't even need to use a command grab to finish it off. A normal throw will do just fine. Wow, just runs up, raging strike. Okay. I thought Burrito was supposed to be the patient, low-risk player right here.
Yeah, he's... I gotta change up the playstyle to beat Yo here. He's going to Gorilla a little bit.
Reversal afterwards. That seems to be a pretty good option to use after those clash moves too, from what I've been seeing.
Yeah, in my experience, if you clash with someone twice, there's like a 90% chance they will DP the next one.
Oh, you dare approach me. Such a massive hitbox coming out from that DP. Yeah, that's what
Burrito
also
is really showing more aggression with his DPing a lot more.
And that's also like another part of what makes that reversal so good. It's not just the fact that it's a knowledge check, but it's also the fact that it has so much horizontal range that no other reversal in this game has.
Yeah, except for Percival's DP.
That is true. Except how many Percivals have we been seeing?
Yeah, he is... People are down on him massively hard. I don't think he's as bad as people say, but he definitely did get nerfed. And he was top 1 in the last game.
Using those JMs to control space is a very good option to control space with as well. Oh no, tries to go for a throw tech, but is going to get punished because of that. In the corner, gets clipped by that overhead, tries to jump up, empty jump, and is out of the corner.
That dash cancel is punishable, but not with the heavy.
Whistle coming out, fairy out. Ooh,
very good.
Ultimate parry. Okay.
Do it again.
Ultimate parry yet again.
Very good clutch from Burrito.
Yeah, and what I also want to talk about like that ultimate fairy, because the thing about ultimate fairy as opposed to the other fairies is that there's essentially just no startup time. It just basically teleports the other person and just punishes them from full screen, and locks them down if they're not like jumping or they're outside the range, right? But also, if you use ultimate skill when your skill's on cooldown, you actually can just use it right away, regardless.
Yeah, if you have the meter, you can just do an ultimate move for a 50% damage penalty. The ability to have the move on deck is quite the damage penalty.
We're gonna see a install super. No, we will not. Opting to hold this corner, though I honestly think that like holding, you can still hold the corner with the install super landing. Never mind. Just gonna do it raw instead.
Battle 2. Engage.
Okay.
That is punishable, but there is no mix-up. The startup is slightly faster. If you know to look for that, you will know the follow is coming and not caught by it.
Yeah, I think that's just that mental stack, right?
Yeah, that's just knowledge check. Like not many heroes will be doing that as a franchise.
Install super coming out, going to be blocked, and there is the punish.
Safe jab that super actually. Safe jabbing supers is very easy in this game. They're all rather slow.
Here's the gorilla playstyle coming out. Burrito was always a gorilla player at heart.
The patience he's been showing so far is just temporary.
It's a farce. It's all fake.
Oh, he
Where's
actually
Kai's
did
out?
a dash attack. Oh. Ending it out with the SSBA winner.
Not like this. What a way for Burrito to end that out.
On to the next.
私の力ですお姉様のし
Oh, know your place. I guessed the voice line wrong.
Man. Super after the whiff throw attempt to punish the counter hit the whiff punish. Oh my gosh.
Voss
All right.
versus Ladiva.
Yeah, Voss versus
Very
Lydia. What do you
interesting
think about
matchup.
this?
Versus
It's a very interesting matchup. You know, they're both big characters. Voss isn't quite as much of a grappler as Ladiva is. He does have a command grab.
well. If
His
it's
neutral
Mr.
though,
Talk,
like he's the one that we're keeping Ladiva out in
Language of
this
love
matchup
needs
because he
no
has
words.
bigger buttons.
Everyone has their own special
And he'll
way
be
of
trying to armor
expressing.
himself up. And you know, once he's armored up, then he will be trying to get in and bully Ladiva with his stance and stomps and marching in at her.
Okay.
Believe
Also, I
in
just
victory.
noticed that Ladiva can get shades too. That's cool. I like it.
Yeah, I don't know what level of skin that is for her, but it is new to this game. The shades are not in the real game.
I mean, it's got to be a pretty high number, right?
Yeah, it's probably like character level 280 or something. I think that's right around.
Oh my gosh. What a way to start us off right now. And there's an anti-air return. That's going to be a huge combo for Uber Cheesecake here. Mid screen.
Big damage,
Gonna
big
go
corner
for that.
carry.
Yeah, meaty. There's the throw coming out, utilizing those plus frames to overextend right there. Oh yeah, you cannot dodge through them when they're spamming lights. Lights have too little recovery, so you will get punished right out of those dodges. Or I guess they'll be rolls, right? But yeah,
Yeah, well, roll and dodge have the same total duration, so they'll both get punished in that situation.
that is true. Pressing on the dash L. A bit ballsy from the Cheesecake right now. But you have to kind of make these call outs or you can't, Woe is going to be giving enough space to, you know, actually like just run a train as Basarago.
Well, pressing on Voss's 6-6L is less risky than it is against other characters, because Voss has slow buttons.
That is
So
true.
his ability to enforce pressure after his dash weight is not as good as other characters.
Whenever the unloved
Although
does
Ladiva also has slower buttons. If you're playing a character with normal frame data, then you have a 6 frame far light. You know, Voss is +2 off of his dash light. I think his far light is 8 frames. So you can try an
Believe
RPS
in
with
victory.
him after his 6-6 out.
engage.
That is the Uber Cheesecake special. He did that a lot in Vanilla 5U. He landed it way more than any other. That's like a 30 frame command grab.
Oh wow, okay, there's the punish coming out from Uber Cheesecake. Uber Cheesecake looking really good right now. Woe had a very strong start in that first round, but looks like it's all falling apart at the moment. The moment that Uber Cheesecake can get that knockdown, can get these throws. There's the
Buff
taunting creepy
command
damage.
grab.
And another throw coming out.
H command grab might kill here. U command grab definitely. The unblockable reversal. He has to dodge Ladiva's headbutt reversal. You have to dodge that too.
Here it comes.
That's a very good round closer
Battle 2.
against people that don't know.
Engage.
Oh, this is really bad for Woe. Uber Cheesecake going to get a lot of corner carry from here. Command grab, going to use the plus version of it as well. Woe mashing out of the corner right now. Charged up that armor. Uber Cheesecake once again not showing that they're not scared of pressing. There's the strong version of that command grab coming out, going to do a lot of damage. All around just very explosive right now between these two characters. Man grab, can't get any combo off of it, but that meaty do just fine.
Battle 3. Engage.
Voss does have his medium command grab. It's an anti-air in that situation. It's a very quick move. If you do not want Karibo to jump in.
Oh no, misses that command grab, but it doesn't matter anyways. That's actually a lot less recovered than I thought it would be. Oh no, that jump back from Woe put them in an awkward space, so they couldn't punish that as well as they would have liked. And now, yeah, just one more hit will do it. Cheesecake going to go for that cross up, and that cross up will open up.
That wake up 5U, I do have a feeling Woe wanted to SSBA there.
That could have also been a possibility. But unfortunately, yeah, we're not going to be seeing any more of Woe. No more Vasaraga. We're going to be seeing Ladiva all day, baby. And they will be moving on to losers semifinals to face off against Breakfast Burrito.
Woe did do pretty well. That's 5th place finish for him.
Oh, yeah, not bad at all. I believe they had like a very good run as well. I mean, looking right here, they actually lost in the very first round, like winners round 1. So they they made that climb up from like the very bottom of the barrel right there, like
Yeah.
pit of losers to
He's
make it.
played a lot of sets.
Yeah. Woe might actually be making an enemy of the band team right now because Woe actually eliminated 2 band players.
Oh.
It was Kelmo and Mr. Diggins. So definitely might not be on their good side entirely.
So we're running Dot versus Senpai Spider. Or are we gonna run Burrito versus Uber Cheesecake?
I think we're going to run winners finals, but I think we're just waiting on Senpai Spider at the moment. Looks like the TOs are trying to grab him. I know we had trouble with this before earlier, so we'll see if they can get here in a timely manner, or if we're just going to run that losers semifinals match. So yeah, you have any plans for any tournaments coming up?
I'm going to Frosty.
Frosty? I'll see you there
Yeah.
then.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I'll be at. I have a few planned out. I have Frosty Faustings in January. I'm thinking of going to Texas Showdown in April, Combo Breaker in May, and then anything after that, not quite sure, but we'll figure it out. Evo is a possibility. CEO is a possibility. I know I want to go to see Otaku again, but I can't possibly go to every single event, right? So just picking and choosing which one I want to go to.
Yeah, if you're a multi-millionaire and have infinite money, you can go to every event.
That would be the life.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I've
while
only
we're
been
waiting,
to Frosty
Oh, yeah.
Faustings and Evo. I went to Evo 2022 and Frosty Faustings last year, and I'm going this year. I also went to Evo last year.
actually, like, I've never been to a tournament out of state until Otaku. So, or Otaku like last year. So I'm still pretty new to when it comes to these big tournaments.
Yeah, my first offline event ever was Evo 2022. I picked like the biggest fighting game tournament as my first one.
speaking.
Evo in 2023 was a lot bigger though because of Street Fighter 6.
Oh yeah, that makes a whole ton of sense. I wonder exactly how big Evo this year will be. That's definitely something going to be interesting because we're going to have Uni 2, we're going to have the new Granblue game, and we're going to also have Tekken 8. So I wonder if it's going to be as big or even bigger. I doubt it'll be bigger just because Street Fighter 6 launching, and Street Fighter 6 has always, or Street Fighter has always been the biggest launches in like Evo history. So it'll be very interesting. But while we're waiting, and like speaking of tournaments, we have some fan hosted brackets later this week and next week. We have a Killer Instinct bracket, on Sunday. Look forward to that. Killer Instinct is a sick game, and it's really cool to see them continue to get see that game continue to get support despite how old it is. And on Tuesday, we have the regular Guilty Gear Strive ladder coming up. So yeah, if you're looking forward to that, either tune in to the stream and or play in the tournament. Either way, we will be glad to have you there. Looks like when it comes to Senpai Spider, they might be a triple bracketing from what I'm seeing at the moment, which is actually insane. There's one thing to double bracket, there's another thing to triple bracket, and the fact that there's a possibility they're in all three of those brackets at once is kind of absurd. But yeah, no, we're just gonna run losers semis real quick while we're waiting for Senpai Spider to get ready.
Senpai Spider is a hardcore grinder of this game. He joins so many online brackets. 3 in one day is kind of crazy, especially with the 2 of them starting at almost the same time. So
yeah, I can definitely see that. Yeah, Astro Finish online, Paragon online, and a bracket about nothing. So 3 tournaments and 3 pretty high profile tournaments. 3 pretty high profile, like pretty decently sized tournaments. And if they're a good enough player to get results on those tournaments, then I want to say all power to them. But at the same time, triple bracketing is always super rough when it comes to making these tournaments end at a good time for everyone, for the TOs, for the players, for the commentators.
Well, especially because Senpai Spider will go deep into any Granblue bracket he enters. He will get like top 4 at almost any online Granblue bracket.
Yeah, I mean, like Senpai Spider is in winners finals, so I can definitely see that.
You enjoy this game, playing Vera?
I do. I think this game is a lot of fun, and it's been a while, honestly, when I've really clicked with a game until now, because like Street Fighter 6, I like Street Fighter 6, but it's not really my type of game. I've been kind of dropping it out a bit when it comes to Guilty Gear Strive, and I think just the Guilty Gear games in general. And I'm just kind of in that Under Night waiting room, like Under Night 2, because that's my favorite game. But I'm really happy that when I did play Granblue during this playtest, that I found myself really enjoying the game, and it was actually really looking forward to it because of it.
Yeah, I was looking forward to this game as well. This is the game I learned a lot of like fundamentals about fighting games on. It's the first game I competed in. It has one of my favorite characters I've ever played. Catalina is my girl. So
yeah, when I think of Catalina, I don't know how much experience you have with the other games I talked about, but I think Catalina is like if Kai from Guilty Gear and Ori from Under Night had a child.
Yeah, I know both those characters. If I played Under Night, I would play Ori.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
And if Kai was a female character, I would probably main him and not instead of Milia. We are starting the match. Uber Cheesecake versus Burrito.
Burrito always playing. It seems like every single time Burrito shows up on stream, they're always playing that intro. Definitely like seeing the cool animations. Granblue and Super Rising is actually a very pretty game.
That is true.
Oh, that will connect. And one thing to note about that too is that if that fairy connects and hits them, you can actually combo straight into the command grab from it. It looks like Burrito didn't quite do that there, but it is something that they can utilize to their advantage.
grab super. That was, I feel like that was a misinput.
Seems like it.
He has the grab super and the strike super that she can use.
Super is on deck for Burrito. Are we going to see an install wake up super? I feel like we are. It just seems too right. Oh no, looks like they won't even need to use it at all. There's the side bounce art coming out. What an anti-air. Burrito's been really on top of these anti-airs. Even if they don't get the full combo afterwards all the time, the fact that they're able to keep you out of the air so effectively is really, really good.
Yeah, that is very true. I think Burrito has the highest success rate on anti-airs.
And
of all the
as
players
I
that have been
say
on
that,
stream.
this is the anti-air.
Uber Cheesecake doing his own anti-air.
There's the anti-air coming out yet again. Again, no conversion, but the fact that they're keeping Uber Cheesecake out of the air is very important because it lessens that mental stack, lessens the amount of options they can take against you. Successfully completes the knowledge check, but doesn't get the full punish afterwards. We'll find a hit afterwards, so it's going to be all right. Never mind. It dropped at the very end. Oh my gosh, that would have been almost very scary because Vera just does so much damage, especially with the amount of resources that Burrito had at that moment.
Alright, for the round start 5U, very ambitious round start option.
So we're on the ground. Oh my gosh, Burrito just pulling no punches, immediately mashing on that wake up. Doesn't get the full combo from the install afterwards. And Uber Cheesecake might be able to kill it right here. Yeah, ultimate skill of the command grab. There it is, elbow drop. Break that back.
Game 1 to Uber Cheesecake. Yeah, we have a lot of people in this server with food-based names. Me, Uber Cheesecake, Burrito, Little Hot Dog, FKA Bread.
I guess if you count Salt, Salt table.
Yeah.
Hey, I mean, like, food is always a good name, right? You can never go wrong with naming yourself after a food.
Yeah. Uber Cheesecake, he's going for the taunts after command grabs a lot more than other Ludivas that I watch. He's still plus after that, so it's not a terrible option.
Yeah. Okay, using that dash command grab. Oh, interesting. I think Burrito was trying to press to thinking that Uber Cheesecake would have been punishable right there, but Uber Cheesecake definitely knows their character. And I don't know if that was a feint or if that was a misinput, but it ended up working out. Oh, I think that was a command grab attempt coming out from Burrito. And as I said before about that command grab, it's not a good tool. It's not a good command grab. So it can be very risky when you try to go for it. And you can see like Uber Cheesecake successfully called it out and got rewarded so heavily because of it.
You do have, I guess you need to assert your dominance by command grabbing.
There's the super on the wake up. Not enough to kill, but you're in the corner. Oh my gosh, that actually clashed.
Match with the dash M, the overhead.
I'm surprised, honestly.
There it is, the punish on the dash cancel. That dash cancel is -7.
Yeah, if it's not the heavy version, it is -7.
Yeah, the heavy one is -2, so that one is not punishable.
But what a fantastic set for Uber Cheesecake. I feel like that was Uber Cheesecake's best set so far, honestly.
Yeah, that was a good one from him.
like from what I've been seeing so far, I definitely think that Uber Cheesecake has been on a bit of a uphill climb this entire time in the bracket. So to see them finally getting to the end right here into losers finals and doing it so effectively too is really cool. Like doing such a good job against Woe, doing such a good job against Breakfast Burrito, both very strong, both players that have proven themselves to be very strong, and just beating them with such finesse. It's going to be setting up a lot of momentum for Uber Cheesecake right now.
Uber Cheesecake. I had my tea and not on the phone, drinking tea at 10:30 p.m. Nice.
I had tea earlier today. It was jasmine green tea.
Yeah, I don't drink tea or coffee.
I like tea. Big fan of tea.
I've never
Not
really had
really-
tea though. I've drank coffee before and was not a big fan of it. Like, because like the way I am with coffee is that in order to make it palatable for me, I have to sweeten it so much it's like ice cream almost. But I've never had tea really. Only like once or twice as a kid.
Yeah, I don't really drink coffee too often. I think it's just because I don't, like the aftertaste I don't really like. I don't mind the taste of coffee. I just don't like the aftertaste of it. It's like a very strong aftertaste that kind of just like sticks in your mouth. I'm not a fan. And also just because like, I don't really drink any caffeinated drinks like that often. I'll only really do it if I need to. And a lot of time when I do get a caffeinated drink, it's usually like an energy drink. So I'm not really drinking coffee that often. Sometimes I will, but not very often. Tea, on the other hand, is definitely more of like just a casual drink that I like to have. And it's like tastes good, and it's also like not bad for you either. So it's a win-win.
Yeah. You know, if I do need like caffeine like to get through work, if I like didn't sleep well or something, I drink a Red Bull, which is not healthy, but
Yeah.
I don't do it that often. So
Yeah, I think like the only times I actually do it is say, I don't know, let's say like I had a long day and I'm tired, but I have a commentary block later. I'll like drink a Red Bull or something, right? Or I'm driving back home and it's late at night. I'll probably drink an energy drink just to stay awake. But those are like really the only times I'll actually do it. And I don't do either of those things very often.
yeah, like I've still had a Red Bull probably only like 5 or 6 times in my life. So
I remember the first time I had it and I felt like it opened my third eye.
the first time I had Red Bull, I actually hated it, but I do like the taste of it now.
Yeah, but
Red Bull is
yeah,
the only energy drink I've had. I haven't had Monster or any other one.
Red Bull is one thing, but if you ever want to just get so much caffeine in like a single portion, there's a C4 Energy, and I remember one time I got like C4 Energy for free, and I didn't know how much caffeine was in there, so I drank it, and like my whole body felt jittery afterwards. It wasn't very pleasant. I don't know how people drink it all the time, like regularly, because there actually are people that do.
Yeah, there really are. Like I know people that have like they drink Red Bull like 2 or 3 cans in a day. It's like I don't know about that, bro.
Yeah, that's definitely that. You know what we call that? We call that an addiction.
Yeah.
Like the body has become so accustomed to it that you need more caffeine in order to get the same effect.
Yeah, another way to get caffeine. I don't know if you've seen the like news stories about it. The Panera Bread lemonade.
Oh, I've heard horror stories about that.
The lemonade that kills
have
you. Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't
think
tried
it-
it myself. And the thing is, it's like it's not inherently bad for you, but
Yeah,
it's
it's
the
not-
fact that how they distribute it is bad.
Well, it's not like if you drink this lemonade, you will die. It's just people drink more than they're supposed to. I mean, it's not like I'm gonna say, "Oh, it's your fault," but I will say you should know, like, you shouldn't be drinking like 2 or 3 of those in a day.
Yeah, I think the problem is like they put it you can refill it yourself. That's like the big problem, and also the fact that it's not advertised the best. The fact that how much caffeine is actually in those things, so people can easily just drink quite a bit. It's not like coffee, right, where you don't really drink a ton of coffee casually, but like lemonade is definitely something you drink a lot casually. So
Yeah.
people would drink it like a soft drink, like a fountain drink, and just drink it fun. And then obviously that's gonna, like, if you have heart problems, that's gonna kill you.
Yeah, like I like lemonade myself, and if I go to a place and get a fountain drink, I don't refill it, even though like you can. For a while, like when I was first becoming an adult and like doing stuff on my own, I thought when I went to like Qdoba or Chipotle, you get a fountain drink, you're only allowed to fill it up once, is what I thought. So like, I went there with my brother once when we were like young or younger, and he refilled it, and I was like, "You can't do that." It's like, what are you talking about? They gave you the cup, and you can fill it up more than once. And so I got another soda, and he was like, "Oh wow, David, you didn't get arrested, huh?" So like,
That's funny. Yeah, I remember when I first heard about it. I was definitely younger than that when I first heard about it, but I thought that was like the craziest thing ever. I was like, "Dang, really? That's an amazing deal." And nowadays I'm more like, "Wow, this is too expensive."
yeah.
But it looks like, while we're waiting right now, sorry to bring it back to the bracket, but I know we were having like a pretty good conversation about this, but it looks like we could potentially see a DQ. It looks like Spider did tell the TOs that he was going double bracket, but not triple bracket. So there's a bit of a problem right now to the fact that the bracket is being held up by Spider right now. So I think we're just going to wait a bit, and hopefully we won't have to DQ Spider, but it might be a possibility, which is unfortunate to see because Spider was doing extremely well. But it's just the fact that triple bracketing might be
It's
good,
overkill,
to
I
really
think.
max out, I guess, like your time as a competitor. But at the same time, this is a bit overkill, and also it's not very it's not the best for the TOs when we're actually trying to manage the tournament. But
Yeah.
I'll leave that to TO discretion.
Oh wait, he's here.
Oh. Okay, thank God. Okay, we're speak of the devil. No, the guest of the occasion has arrived, and Senpai Spider versus .mp4 as we get right into winners finals. Matera versus UL.
Believe in victory. Battle 1.
I do feel like this is a matchup where if Senpai loses, he will not switch to Uno, because I don't really see Uno offering that much against Uno. I mean, I guess you can knowledge check people with Uno because no one plays him. But
Yeah, that's true.
Uno's advantages. The advantages he brings compared to Matera is that he is very good against every showdown.
Interesting. Why is that?
His 2-3-6 move, the laser, beats every fireball. It even beats a Shadow heavy fireball. They all beat it clean. And he has good buttons in neutral. He has several good anti-airs. He could just shut down a lot of their playstyle very well. But against Yuo does not have a fireball. And she has like a similar type of, with her par 5 damage, it's like similar type of abilities convert from the motion.
And here we go. This is why I thought that the UL matchup might UL wouldn't wouldn't really suffer against Matera, mainly just because like we're seeing these dash-ins, we're seeing how fast she can move around horizontally, and horizontally being a big thing, right? Because it means that they can like duck under the fireballs, they can go over the fireballs really fast if they call it out, call them out properly.
Yeah, Yule's 2 and 4 is going at fireballs. Yule also has the second fastest walk speed in the game. Seox being the fastest.
Of course,
Barely didn't
Seox.
kill.
Ready for a show.
Yeah, Seox has the fastest. The slowest is it's not who you would think it is. You would guess it would be Vasaraga, but it's just Matera actually.
I guess that makes sense, right?
Yeah.
Oh, and do keep in mind that this is a first of 3 because we are at winners finals. So, just like any good first of 3, any good extra set you're given, this does mean both these players are going to be given more time to adapt to the other player and to change their playstyles, or give more leeway into trying new ideas and experimenting against their opponent.
Yeah, it has the ability to adapt and readapt, depending on how your opponent changes how they play.
And that will be something that is going to come into play right here because .mp4 is on the back foot. Senpai Spire did get that first game and did get that first game very strong too. So .mp4 is on that back foot. They need to start adapting much faster. There's much more pressure to adapt faster to how Senpai Spire is playing, and to see if they will be able to do that over the course of this set. Oh my gosh, the DB coming out and a perfect as well.
Interrupts the ultimate 2 and 4. I don't know the name of that move. He was back foot.
You cannot touch Senpai Spider right now until you start pressing. When you start pressing on defense, the moment that Senpai Spider gave him an opening, that MP4 did take it.
And that actually, he went for a delayed heavy on wake up there to catch Spider trying to go for the mash tech. He did not bite, he could have thrown him there. Yeah, that's the risk of pressure in this game with mash tech being an option. And the throw tech window being longer than it is in other games. It's 16 frames. Whereas next Street Fighter it's very short, it's like 8 frames. So you have to like implement delays in your buttons to catch how they are. Very good SBA for the fireball there.
No, for sure kill, given the fact that there are no bravery points from Senpai Spider right there. Using a lot of those bravery points on those guard cancels because they really just want you well off of them at this given moment. That spot dodge will actually go through that butterfly explosion. Normally that is really good at catching those spot dodges, but I think it was just at the very edge of it.
Yeah, so spending bravery points to get people off you as Matera is good because it resets to neutral. It could be bad because Matera herself is a low health character by default. So taking more damage with her is more risky than it is for other characters.
Yeah, definitely not good, but the fact that Matera doesn't really have very strong defensive options without guard cancel is like a thing she's gonna have to use a ton, like using system mechanics for her defense.
Yeah, she needs to use guard cancel or her DP, but her DP is the worst one in the game. The horizontal hitbox on it is tiny.
Not to mention he uses meter too.
Yeah. And her reversal, her SSBA, I think it's not invincible until the active frames. And the SBA is slow as hell. So
Matera got a
DP. It's a safe jump.
She got a DP, but at what cost?
Well, yeah, but all her reversals that are not guard cancel have some kind of weakness. course, the guard cancel in this game is the best guard cancel in any fighting game that I've ever played. So,
Yeah, it's very good, but it also makes sense for it to be very good too, right? Because the fact is that when you use a guard cancel, you're spending a bravery point, and bravery points are so important in this game that I feel like if it's not good, then the guard cancel would be kind of useless, right? And the fact that like
reversal in Street Fighter 6, which is
Yeah.
considered to be a very weak game mechanic, except for very situational things like Lily Counter Spire.
Battle 2. Engage.
There's a plus on lock guard cancel that is extremely quick. So you only get 3 of them and you take more damage if you do it more than once. And it limits your combo abilities if you use it.
I think it's very fair for it to be good, and also because like the offense in this game is very strong when it comes to just plus frames and frame traps.
Yeah, I do just think it should be punished for 1 block. It should be like 7. Other than that, it's the speed, the knockdown against a counter hit, all that. Very good dodge. He might be able to kill. Yeah, he's dead. Or she's dead. He his hair out. Senpai Spider is he, him. But
UL.
Looking a lot better right there. Finally has a game on the table,
Believe in victory.
despite
Gotta make
Spider
the
being 2 up.
make a reverse 3-0.
Make the reverse 3-0 happen. I would like to see it. It's going to be hard though, given the fact that Spider got the first hit and is going to have a ton of corner carry off of this as well. Butterfly out. Oh no! Try to approach against the butterfly, getting clipped by the that arrow, and now you're just locked in the corner right here. Going to spend a bravery point to guard cancel out of that pressure, and spend some meter as well to get this conversion right here. DP coming out. The reversal will connect. Not enough to kill. But this is chip range. We're just dodging all these special moves at this moment because .MP4 knows that if they eat too many of them, they're going to pay for it.
He can't quite kill him. And oh yeah, he was deep close to kill.
Yeah, and also helps too because Senpai Spire didn't have to use a single guard cancel that entire time. So
Yeah.
they had like 1 extra guard cancel, so they weren't getting that 50% damage buff.
Yeah, or the 20% from having 1. That was a very good comeback from before.
Yeah, and Dot definitely take this game if they just play consistent. Senpai Spire playing a bit more zoning though. Before we saw Senpai Spire like going for a lot more rush down, but they're not really opting for it right now, especially with the fact that .MP4 is not even in the corner at this moment. But now they are, so Spider is going to be advancing a bit to keep them locked in when necessary. Yeah, spend some meter, get some extra damage for that combo ender. Butterflies are out. Oh no, misses that butterfly at the end, but it doesn't matter anyways. Low arrow will clip Dot's shins.
Barely whiffed the 5M there.
Yeah, this is a case
That
of a little
point
poor
for
spacing.
Senpai. Good timing on that one.
Yeah, once again, that normal will whiff. You kind of get so impatient against the zone, and you just kind of want to make them block something, make them get hit by something very quick that you start pressing things at ranges that don't quite work out. Are we going to see a super? No, we won't. Just going to set up the butterfly yet again. Guard cancel. Reversal. DP. And Dot is looking really low on life right now. Tries to spend some meter to get out, but to no avail. The arrow will hit him in the corner, causing Spider to move on to Grands and securing a guaranteed second place spot. And for triple bracketing, pretty impressive. Like I don't know how Spider is not tired by now.
I don't know either.
Well, they're going to have a bit of a rest before that grand final so they can recuperate their thoughts, play even better, hopefully, to finish off this tournament.
Well, probably not. He's probably just playing a different bracket match.
That is also another possibility. I was going to say that too. I'm like, either he's going to rest or he's just going to be busy doing the next thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, while they're occupied, while they're waiting, Uber Cheesecake and .mp4 will play here in losers finals to determine who gets to face off against Spider, face off against the one and only Matera.
Starting strong with the anti-air. Ladiva sweep her 2-year there, the drop kick. It's a very good Abare option because it crushes. It has a very high clash priority and is quick, but it's like minus 5 million on block. So and people joke about it and say it's a TP.
It does feel like it, right? Because Uber Cheesecake uses it so awesome like that.
Back throw incident? That might be a Guilty Gear player.
Great match, honey.
Not quite the back throw incident.
Battle 2. Engage.
If only there was wall breaks in this game. Don't have wall breaks in this game.
Yes, don't do that.
Imagine if this game had positive bonus. Meter already charges up fast enough.
Yeah, you walk forward.
You walk forward and gain 100%.
Yeah. Uber taking game 1.
With such fancy.
Uber Cheesecake is on a roll right now.
Versus
It's going to take a lot from Dot here to stop Uber Cheesecake from advancing any further, but Dot was able to make it to winners finals, so do keep that in mind. It's just the fact that Dot hasn't played Uber in bracket just yet. They might take some more time to adjust. They did take some time to adjust to Spider in the previous set, as they were able to take that game at the take a game at the end of that set. So we could see another possibility here, especially with the fact that Ladiva, a slower character than Yuel, and can't control neutral quite as well as this character.
Oh, the sweep got hit by Rage Strike. Oof.
Like, I've had enough.
One of the better SSBA animations. I really like this one. Watching the character's reaction.
Yeah, it's really fun. I like it. It's a very good idea.
Battle 2. Engage. Get ready, hon.
Every single time I see that head smash move from Ladiva, I don't even know what that move is called. I forget. But it always reminds me of Leo wiping close slash. Just hitting hitting their head on you.
Headbutt
double concussion.
Headbutt of Love is the name.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's funny. It has armor as well too, so yeah, we're seeing that come into play.
The ultimate one does, yeah. Dancing all over the screen in the stands.
There it is, the sweep. The drop kick. You are right about that just being a reversal. Super skybound, so also no bravery points, so this should be enough, yeah.
Yeah, that is the highest, it's tied for the highest damage super in the game.
Battle 3.
Really?
and Basaraga, yeah. Unless they change it from vanilla, those two are tied for the highest. With a transformed Vera being a close second behind.
Over here. Never ask a lady.
Running right in, actually connecting with a daunt right there. Okay, you can't, as you said before, you cannot crouch under that ultimate version of it. Good cross up, but not going to go for an arrow move that time. Instead, just going to opt to land and then grab right afterwards. Do something right here. Super command grab, and it will land. To all my loyal fans.
This will kill. You know, even the far 5H. You know, you can use it in a cheeky way like that. Get yourself in range to hit the SSPA grab.
That's exactly how I imagine it. Whenever I see that, I instantly think of Zangief's Street Fighter 6 critical art.
Yeah, or Zangief doing the with the advancing knee into that move. Like that's you can use Ladiva's far 5H in the same way.
So if I'm right, it's not jumpable after the super flash, right?
It's not.
Okay. So, yeah, so like basically the ground is lava.
Yeah.
Potemkin Buster. Wait a minute, wrong game.
Battle 2. Engage.
It's been a while. Before today, Cheesecake using the English Ladiva, it's been a while since I heard her lines for Command Grab.
I actually see, I think I see more English Ladivas rather than Japanese Ladivas.
Well, English Ladiva is Patrick Sites. Popular voice actor.
Super to finish this one off. We're also going to steal a bravery point. It's not going to really matter too much at the current moment. Going to go for a same side overhead this time around. And being launched to the corner because that was a mid
airborne. Yep.
Too much. Yeah, airborne.
He would have almost died if the super would have almost killed, I think.
And that's also one thing to know is what is kind of not too great about command grab supers is the fact they can be jumped so easily and be avoided so easily as long as you're not on the ground. Meaning that like
the fact that they make you do things like jump on B to beat them. I think command grab supers are very strong.
Yeah, that's true. They have their pros and cons, right? So yeah, it's even better when you have a character like UL right here, where they have moves on the ground available to them that make them airborne.
Yeah. Back throw. Uber Cheesecake takes it.
Whenever the
No, Uber Cheesecake takes it.
Well played to both these players. Lots of strong competition right here. And Ladiva
Now, another
versus
Ladiva versus Matera match next.
Matera. And we've seen both these players play against each other before. Spider getting a 3-0 extremely dominant set over Cheesecake. It really felt like Cheesecake couldn't do anything in that set. It was one of the earlier sets we just watched. So this is going to be that run back, that salty run back. It's going to be tough though. It's going to be tough, right? Because you're a grappler against a zoner, and not to mention the fact that Cheesecake does have to win 2 sets in a row to get that reset and to get that opportunity to win the bracket afterwards. So it's going to be, when I say it's going to be a steep hill to climb, that's a bit of an understatement, I feel. It's going to be a very, very tough climb up to even get the opportunity to take this bracket away from Spider with how strong they've been looking so far on that Matera and how strong they looked in that previous matchup, in that previous set.
In vanilla, Uber Cheesecake had a Pocket Percival, and I think he has played Seox before. So I don't know if he's thinking of not running Ladiva again.
Yeah, that could be a possibility.
You never played Seox? It must have been someone else. Oh, okay.
Okay, never mind then.
Yeah, he's in the chat responding to me. If he did play Seox, Seox is a bad matchup for Matera. Especially.
Oh, yeah. That makes
Rising.
a lot of sense.
It got worse in Rising. Like, people said it was 7-3 before. It might actually be now. I didn't think it was that bad before. It is. I would definitely agree that it is worse now than it was in vanilla. But do you like the, how about the Percival? Uber, you still play him at all?
And we're waiting for Spider yet again. So if you while we're waiting, if you haven't already, go grab some snacks. Go grab a big cup of orange juice or whatever you'd like to drink. And just sit back and chill as we wait for our grand finals match to commence and wait for all our players to get into the room. And just as I say that, it feels like whenever I bring that up, whenever I say my piece, Spider joins immediately afterwards. And on the Uno. Okay. Oh no, never mind. I wonder if they using it in the other bracket. Yeah. That would have been really interesting. But yeah, here we have it. Senpai Spider on the Matera and Cheesecake going to lock in with Ladiva. This is grand finals. And we're just going to skip the intro, skip the pleasantries, get right into it. Get right into the get right down and dirty with this.
They made 5Ls more advantageous in this game on hit and on block. So characters get stuff like what we just did, the 3 5Ls into the combo ender. It's good to do that because it makes the combo last longer, so your cooldowns are longer. If you were wondering why he's doing that.
Great. Battle 2. Engage.
Strong start for Spider right here. Okay. Oh no! Gets that counter hit.
That was a good job 2H'ing the hop. 2H a little late. Actually hit her grounded.
But good job rebounding right there and actually punishing that whiff hop, whiff cross-up hop right there.
I don't know if there was a route you could have done to kill there.
Yeah, I don't think so either. The fact that they don't really have any much, they don't have that much mirror to work with either. Okay, spot dodging. They're just gonna go for a simple throw, punish the. Oh, and spear. And it's actually a trade too.
That happens very rarely in this game.
Yeah, trades are not common at all.
Oh, especially with 2H. Trading with an air normal? Because the reason 2H is an anti-hero actually has no special invincibility like 6P does. The reason it's a good anti-air is because they're disjointed at the top of the hitbox, and no jumping normal has a class strength higher than medium, so a grounded heavy will always crush any jumping normal.
Interesting. Okay. Oh man, it's so
Really keeping
tough.
her out here.
Yeah, it felt like Cheesecake finally has something, right? Spider in the corner, exactly where you think, like, you have the zoner locked down in the corner, in the spot where you think you want them, and just like that, Spider just pushes them out in every single attempt to approach.
It's game
It's
2 or
just
3.
really rough. This is game 2, right? I think you should do game 2. And with that, we are going on to game 3. You know, I don't blame you for thinking it was game. It was like for past. It was past game 2 already because it's been going by so fast right now. That was an incredibly fast game 2 for Spider, already putting themselves onto tournament point actually with this game. This could potentially be the final game of this bracket if Cheesecake cannot close in on Spider. Spider really looking comfortable right now. Has their dream job, their home, their car. They have their family and kids all set up. Retirement already planned out. All they need to do is finish this off. Cheesecake, on the other hand, is on the back foot. And when I say on the back foot, that is a massive understatement. They need to make something happen because they have yet to take a single round right here. This command grab, though, this command grab super could be the start of something big. This is going to drain all of Matera's bravery points. So that does mean that Matera cannot do any guard cancels, but unfortunately just puts Matera at such a distance where Cheesecake can't properly capitalize off of it afterwards. And can I just say, like, how much damage that super did?
Yeah, it was a good patience from Uber on defense there because, Spider actually, he baited reversal grab there by doing hop into hop, like hop land and then hopping again. So he, Cheesecake needed a delay. I thought he would bait the reversal
Butterfly
there.
setup. Oh, no, we're not going to go for a butterfly setup at all.
That's it.
And with a perfect to close it off, the 7 golden letters showing up on screen. Senpai Spider 3-0 over Uber Cheesecake to finish in first place, winning the bracket about nothing Granblue Fantasy versus Open number 2. Congratulations to all the players, and thank you all for coming out to watch, coming out to play in the tournament, and thank you to all the TOs for running this tournament right here. It ran very smoothly from what I've been seeing so far, and I'm glad that everyone has been giving support to them.
Yeah, it's nice that the attendance for this is pretty similar to the last one. Hopefully the interest in the game remains present in BAN.
Yeah, but before we leave, I know it is late for a lot of people here, including myself. So before we leave, just a few things we want to talk about. Sunday, we have the Killer Instinct bracket, so make sure you go sign up for that if you are even somewhat interested in that game. It is a very cool game, and hopefully we can get another game, another entry for that series. But yeah, Sunday is going to be the Killer Instinct tournament here for BAN, and on Tuesday we'll have the Guilty Gear Strive ladder for everyone here who plays Guilty Gear Strive, which is pretty much most of the people in this community. So look forward to that as well. Either way, I don't really have anything else to say. Do you?
I do not.
All right. Well, I'm Salte Boy, and joined here by,
Premium cookie.
and we will see you next time. Everyone, I hope you all have a good night.